Welcome back to Your Next Move. I'm Erica right here in North Carolina with HPW.
And I'm LuAnn Jones with Wycott Realtors, Livingston, New Jersey.
Listen, today's topic is stop paying their mortgage. It's keeping you broke, baby. All right.
Yep,
When
absolutely
is
correct. I have a quick one. I do own properties, and I am renting. That happens too along your lifeline. You own a house, then you rent it out. You're moving to another area. So I've been renting here for 14 years, and I calculated that I have paid over $200,000 towards my landlord's mortgage. Therefore, I am his best friend.
I'm sure you are his best friend. I mean, you're about to not be. We can't. Are we supposed to not say anything? Is he listening? I don't know.
No, I doubt it. I doubt it.
Okay. Well,
I
you might not be his best friend for long because you're moving back to a property that you
Yeah,
did.
we told him actually the other day. He was sad to see us go. He says, "Well, if you change your mind, let me know." I said, "All right, but I don't think we are."
I don't think we're changing the line. Here's the truth. Every single month, millions of Americans are paying their rent, writing a rent check and handing their wealth directly over to someone else. And that's what I told one of my buyers that recently bought. He was a first-time home buyer. I said, "Listen, you can either you can either be the solution to your own future, right? You
Right.
can build your own equity or you can build someone else's. So, what do we want to do? So, everybody gets a little nervous when they talk about buying a home. There's
Yeah.
all kinds of things that go on. And today we're going to talk about what happens, why it doesn't have to be so hard to get over all those things in your brain. We're going to talk about the secrets and break them open for you, right?
Well,
So, you
listen,
did
I
your
mean,
bridge.
in the beginning, it is difficult. It's a huge thing. It's a giant leap, but over time, it gets easier and easier. I mean, I paid top dollar for the two-family house in Bloomfield, and now it's worth double the price that I paid, and the mortgage is lower than what the rents are going for right now. How about
Right.
that?
And the crazy thing is now we've been in our house for quite some time. We've actually owned a few properties and rental properties, but our mortgage right now is less than. I mean, when I talk about where I could live, it's like where can I live for this mortgage? There's not a lot of places I can
No,
live. I mean, heck,
Manhattan.
my daughter's rent in Atlanta is like maybe $400 less than what we're paying.
All right.
I mean,
Well,
we got
here's another one. My daughter's future in-laws, right? They're renting an apartment that they have. It's a one bedroom in Belleville, New Jersey. One bedroom, three rooms, 1750.
wow.
And I think the only thing that's included is the heat, which is pretty good. But
And they're in
1750
Belleville,
for just a
so
bedroom, living room, and kitchen. That's it. No
that's it.
yard, no
And that's
garage.
pretty good. Belleville is a reasonable town. So that's that. I know Belleville, New Jersey, because I lived there a long time ago,
You
and
certainly
that
did.
is actually a more reasonable side of the area. In that particular area, you have Montclair, Glen Ridge. If you go up to Montclair and those areas, things are going to be a lot more expensive than
Yeah, over
Belleville, New Jersey.
2000
Over $2,000 a month for sure,
for
right?
sure. Yep.
So the internal belief, false secret. Number one, I can't afford to buy,
Yeah. Well,
right?
the government
It's a
makes it
false
kind of
belief.
easier. The government with the FHA, they have a lower interest rate than the current interest rate is right now. Plus, there's programs, first-time homebuyer programs, where
Right.
if you qualify, it's 3% down, and that's conventional. And then they eliminate mortgage insurance. So, renting and buying could be aligned in one another. It may not be that much more money buying than renting at this point, right?
Yeah, and in North Carolina, we have some incredible programs. We have the NC Home Advantage program, mortgage program offers down payment assistance up to 3% of the loan amount. And there are programs specifically for buyers in certain income ranges that help with closing costs. also in North Carolina, there's a lot of new construction. And new construction builders these days are giving out interest rates is below 5%, and also money towards your closing costs.
Right, good
So there's a
incentives.
lot of new construction, and those guys are able to have their own kind of bank if you use their lender. So those are things to consider. I know people are like, oh, but you can get a brand new house. I saw some $10,000 closing costs, 4.99 interest rate, like that kind of thing. So don't let the market outside fool you.
Right, exactly. And plus, you can
And
buy down a rate that could be rolled into your mortgage, which won't, it won't escalate the bottom line that much.
And you talked about that in our last first time home buyers podcast.
Yes,
That's,
I
you
did.
gave us a tea. This is not Wednesday, so it's not tea Tuesday, but we'll do that again next week, right?
Yep.
And then your second false belief is I need to get my finances perfect first. What's up
Well,
with that?
everyone thinks about, the perfect day, the perfect weather, 72 degrees outside every day, and it's just never going to happen.
Right, right. I mean, two is one I think holds the most people back. That's internal. It's something that we believe every time we have to everything perfectly in order, and just like this podcast,
Yeah,
we're not perfect, right?
we
We're
try.
not perfect. We're doing it. We're building it as we go up, but we're getting it to right. Home prices are going up. I mean, they're softening in some places, but rents are going up as well in certain areas. I don't know
Right.
about your area.
Yeah, it's going up. It's
Yeah.
ridiculous.
And it just like something that will you want to go up as a home owner is your equity. So,
Right. You're
we're seeing certain
building.
things, and I know people are saying houses or prices are falling over here, but the trajectory over time is that it's gone up. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like, you know, the it's like yes, sometimes it goes down a little bit, dips down, but overall, the value of your home will go up.
Yes, yes. I mean,
So.
look, it's an investment, right? It's not something that's going to happen overnight. The days of when COVID hit, that was a fluke. I mean, who would have thought that we'd have this pandemic? And we didn't even know whether the market was going to crash or if it was going to go up. Everyone was in a holding pattern, and it was only because, like, everybody wanted to get out of an area because they were afraid of catching the COVID. So everyone wanted to get their own house and have their own yard and have their own oasis. So that, there were more buyers in the market than there were sellers. And so that escalated the market to go straight up rather quickly. I mean, it's not unheard of, like bidding wars, over 100 grand above ask. I mean, that was not like crazy or fictional.
Right.
It was a
Right.
fact that it did happen, and many
Well,
times.
there's also an external belief, which is another secret number three we're talking about now is a bad time to buy. I mean, everything going on in the world right now, people are saying now is a bad time to buy, about the market. It comes up constantly about this market and where we are right now.
Well, my motto is the best time to buy is when nobody's buying. Because when you wait for the right time, the perfect time, that means everyone's buying, and then you'll be in the same situation as it was with COVID, where everybody wants to get in the market, everyone wants to buy because now is a good time to buy, so everyone's buying. So then there's bidding wars, and you're never going to get a house. Better
So
to
the
buy when no
prices of the
one's
house go
buying.
up, and then you're like, what? Headlines are scary, interest rates, inventory, bidding wars. It all sounds like a reason just to stay on the sidelines and not get in the market. But you're saying, LuAnn is saying
Yeah,
that you want to be in the market when there's not as many buyers. When everybody's scared, you run in there and get yourself something good,
that's
right?
right.
You run in, everybody's running out, you run in. That's a good time. And
Yeah,
I had a buyer who basically said, that's when I'm waiting for that
right,
time because I missed it last time and I don't want to miss it again. So we got
right.
him in and got him out. So
Yep. Yep.
in a good
Yeah,
way.
and there's still bidding wars going on around here. We don't see like newly listed properties, but there's a market where some properties are sitting there, and then you're negotiating with a seller, not competing against other buyers. So it's out there. Maybe in your area it's a little bit more lax because you have a little
In
bit more
certain areas,
inventory.
there are certain areas and certain price points that still have a lot of interest. It has to be, I do believe, honestly, I just went under contract with a house in a very popular area, and I thought it might go the first weekend. But I do believe it's the condition of the home, the price of the home, and the location of the home. All these things can help. Now, mind you, we still went under what the days on market average was right now. So, I
Right.
mean, it still did a very good job. We had to do some reductions in the price because the market has changed since we first thought about that price. And we had to do some adjustments. And you have to be nimble. You have to be willing to go. And your buyers have, your sellers have to trust you,
That's
that you're
right.
telling them the truth. That you're not just selling them a bag of beans because you want to sell that house. That's not the truth. You got to give them the data,
Right.
the all the information so that they can make the right decision. But there are still homes that are going pretty much multiple offer. It
Yeah.
depends. It has to be sweet, like guard. And like we talked about all the things that can make something go, but your house pretty much has to be picture perfect and right, picture perfect in every way. So
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, so why there's a thing about waiting. Every year you wait is a year of appreciation that you missed, right? You wait,
I
you
mean,
miss out on that.
let's just say, for instance, you're paying like $2,000 a month in rent, which is not really like an escalated number. I'd say that's a base. I mean, that's $24,000 that you're paying to help somebody else instead of
Yeah.
you and your family.
Yes.
You know?
And there's certain tools you can use when you have a house. Like we have a lot of equity in our house. We can pull a little bit out and buy a car. You know what I mean? Like instead of like paying somebody else, we could pay ourselves. I don't know. But
Well, I had an opportunity just before COVID to buy this place. I probably could have got it for about 290,000 just before COVID, and I didn't pull the trigger because obviously I have two other properties, and then this would have been like I didn't know whether it was going up or down or crashing, so I kind of hesitated, and because of that knee jerk reaction and didn't act and made away, this property right now is selling for like $480,000. So I could be
right,
selling this place and making like $150,000 as opposed to, paying somebody else's mortgage and leaving with nothing. Because I am leaving this place and going over to my two family back in Bloomfield. But in the interim, I've made this guy considerably a nice hefty amount of money that he's going to be pocketing once he sells this place. And it could have
right.
been me.
Could have been you. Could have
Could
been
have been
you.
me.
When does renting make sense? Now we want to be real with you because we're not here to sell you something that doesn't make sense for your life. There's absolutely situations where renting is is a smarter move. Like I think when somebody first moves down here and they don't know the area and they're not sure where they want to be, sometimes that might be a better situation for them.
Oh yeah, you want to get a lay of the land. You want to see if you fit here. You have like a year.
Relocating,
You have a
yeah,
year
or
plan,
something.
2 year plan. But the thing is, you're saving and you're planning toward home ownership.
Yeah. And then also, if you're in the middle of a financial transition, job change, divorce, significant debt, get stable first. Buying may not be the best thing for you. Buying in a place of desperation never ends well, as they say. So you want to be stable, you want to get your mind right and get things in order. Maybe that's another reason
Right.
why.
Well, and the client that I'm working on right now, I sold him a two-family in Union. Then he bought another two-family in another town. He got divorced, so we had to sell the property. They split it, the funds on that two-family, and now he's getting back into buying another two-family house. Now that he's getting his act together, he's got like 50,000 saved, and now we're actively looking for another two-family house. And it did
Okay.
take him a couple of years to get, his footing, but now we're ready to go. He's anxious. He's ready to go.
I've got a few sitting on the sidelines too who are like, got to get their life together, but they know what they want and they have the goal. It's just not the right time, right?
Right.
So, intentional. The key word is intentional. Are you renting on purpose? Are you renting because nobody showed you another way? And we're here to show you another way. So that's it. So
That's it.
if this episode spoke to you and you're sitting on the fence about buying, listen, we want you to take the next step. If we can help you, right? LuAnn can help you in New Jersey. I can help you here in North Carolina,
Absolutely.
right? And if you love today's episode, like, subscribe, and share with your people. Give somebody a nudge. If you know somebody who you know is renting and they need a little bit something, share this
That's
episode
right.
with them.
Send us your questions, whatever
And
you
send us your
have. Throw them
questions.
at us. There's
Something
nothing
next
we
we can
can't
talk about.
answer.
All right, and we are ending today with Your Next Move with LuAnn and Erica. Me in North Carolina with Caldwell Banker HPW. And LuAnn.
LuAnn Jones with Wycott Realtors, Livingston, New Jersey.
All right, see you next time. Bye.
Bye-bye.